We are back. We are back. Alright. So we're still back with Dragon Age Origins, Awakenings, 1.5, whatever you want to call it. We are in the city of Amaranthi. Yeah.
I once knew someone who bought a piece of Andraste's shin.
Damn.
Bone in the Amaranthine market.
Delilah? Is that really you?
Nathaniel! I had feared the worst.
I'm guessing.
Times must have been hard, Delilah. But you can do better than this. Come back to the estate until we find somewhere else.
What? Oh, Nathaniel, I didn't marry Albert out of desperation. I adore him.
You should have known that,
I was
bro.
so glad to get away from Father's evil. This life is so much better.
Father's
I told
evil.
you he was evil.
Isn't that overstating things a
I
little?
done told you.
He got caught up in
I
politics.
told you.
You weren't here.
Whatever.
You didn't see what he did, Nathaniel. You want the culprit who destroyed our family? It was him, without question.
I
Boom!
had no idea.
Of course you did. But you always worshipped Father, right from when you were a little
Of
boy.
course.
Come, brother, let us sit and
I could've
catch up a
told you
bit,
that.
shall we?
I could have told you that.
She said
More than me, he
she
destroyed
wants me
my
to come
family.
back once all this is done. Meet her husband. She's due by the spring. She seems happy. She said Father deserved to die. I still can't believe it.
He murdered my family to get
I
what
thought
he
he
wanted.
had his reasons. It was a war for Andraste's sake. Before I went to the
No.
free marches, he was never... How
Right.
could he have changed so much?
He changes. It's not your
What
fault.
if I'd never left? I didn't have much choice, but still. I wish I'd known some of
Whatever,
this sooner.
but
I feel
still.
like such a fool.
Yeah.
Now please, let's get back to our business. I need to think.
You need to think. Think this. Oh, you sell this stuff.
Warden Commander! Thank the Maker you're finally here. I was afraid our messages never got through to you.
Are you nervous?
Yes. Thank you for coming to the Guild. We need your help. Our caravans are being attacked. The wagons are burnt to ashes, and there have been no survivors. It's gotten worse lately. People from the neighbouring villages have found guards torn limb from limb and left in the village square.
That's crazy. And you suspect dark.
We don't know for sure. Communication has been difficult with the attacks, but people in the area said they saw monsters lurking in the shadows.
Right?
Whatever it is, it's completely crippled trade between Amaranthine and Denerim. No one wants to travel the road through the Wending Wood. Can the Grey Wardens help
figure it
at
out.
all?
Of course. I will investigate.
Oh,
it.
Maker, bless you and watch over you. If you can
I
stop the
sneeze?
killings, the Merchants Guild will make a hefty donation to your organisation. You have my promise.
Okay. I liked money.
Done.
That's a strange place to store a pitchfork.
Ah, I won't let me in there. But you're right.
Were you there when my father was killed?
Don't go digging in the dust for things laid to rest. Does no one any good.
Whatever people say about him, he was still my father. And I just want to know if he suffered.
If what?
I'm not the person to ask.
Very well, Ogren. Evade the question.
He ain't evading no question.
Aye, about time you showed up.
Nemea, you're still here.
I keep my promises. Here, turns out you were right. The cache is here in Amaranthine.
It is. You found it.
I did. What you do with that information
No.
is up to you. I, for one, am done dealing with mages. Word of advice.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't let him sweet talk you. He's very good at that.
He don't sweet talk me for nothing.
I guess I should thank you.
Ain't nobody sweet talking
Damn
me.
right you should. You get caught, Anders, I'm not helping you again. That's all I'm saying.
We don't need your help. How about that? How about that? What you talking about, Anders?
I suppose that requires some explanation.
You think? Friend of yours, I take
Do
it.
I detect a note of jealousy? Nemea is
No.
a friend. Last time I escaped from the tower, I asked her to look into some things. That's why I was in Amaranthine. The Templars thought I'd come to take a ship, but it was to meet her.
Uh-huh. To find a catch.
During the Blight, the Templars moved their store of phylacteries to Amaranthine for safety. My phylactery
means
is
we're gonna have
among
to
them,
find it.
Nemea learned. So long as the Templars have that sample of my blood, they can find me. I need to destroy it.
But you're a Grey Warden
What's to
now.
stop the Chantry from deciding mages and the Grey Wardens are apostates too? I want to be sure
You're
they
right.
can't ever find me again. Ever.
Well,
I know we're busy killing
Sure.
Darkspawn and all, but the sooner we find this vial, the better
Whatever.
I'll feel. Shall we get a move on?
we should get a move on. What do you think?
So, you think there's an apothecary around here somewhere?
Probably. Why?
Yeah, I don't want to bother you with this. You being my boss and all.
Spit it out.
Right.
Ogren.
Look, for the past few days, I've had this burning rash.
He's got
The
syphilis.
skin's actually got a sort of greenish look to it.
What did you touch this
I didn't
time?
touch anything. You know, I bet it's
Liar.
that Grey Warden stuff we had to drink.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, no one told you to drink all
Too
of it.
late for regrets. Yeah, I'll just see if I can't find some nice minty balm somewhere in this town. Ah, the stench of human depravity.
If
Oh,
the
wait,
smugglers keep
that's
driving
just
up the
me.
price of supplies.
He's so weird. Oh, gotta go up there.
Oh, it is so good to see you, my friend. I contemplated visiting you at Vigil's Keep, but things got busy.
Really? You're still alive, Wonder of Wonders?
Yes, I know. Odd, isn't it? Always something to keep me going, it seems. The College of the Magi is convening in Cumberland, and I must attend. Hopefully, all this will blow over before it's begun. But you have enough on your mind as it is. I shan't trouble you with this further.
Indulge me. These events affect more than just
Very
mages.
well. Then perhaps you should know that something stirs within the fraternities. The libertarians wish to pull away entirely from the chantry. And if they get enough support...
Pull away entirely? That's madness. I hate chantry oversight as much as the next mage, but they can't just decide to leave. This is a recipe
true.
for disaster.
Of course it is. It's about time the mages free
The
themselves.
mages will never be free. The chantry would never allow it. Our only hope for survival is to show them we can be trusted. Don't you remember what happened to the Circle in Ferelden? Do you want to give the Templars another excuse to call for the culling of all mages? This change
No.
cannot be forced.
Perhaps you're
Now,
right.
I have a great many preparations to make before I leave for Navarra. But perhaps there is something you can do for me. One of my colleagues, Ines, has spent the last few months in the Wending Wood. The Circle has been unable to reach her, given the trouble in the area. If you happen to find
Okay.
yourself in the wood on your travels, perhaps you could tell her about the meeting of the college.
I will. What's she doing in the Wending Wood?
Oh, who knows, rooting around in the dirt for some obscure plant or other, most likely. She has a keen interest in gardening. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant botany. Hobbies and eccentricities aside, Ines is a well-respected mage and a voice of reason, something we could use on our side. The hour is late and I must go. It was wonderful to see you again. Take care, my friend.
Why is nobody calling me queen? I am freaking queen. Queen! It wasn't lost and found. Oh, that's mine.
Is anywhere safe? The Darkspawn was supposed to go away when the Archdemon died.
What's up?
May I help you? I am fortunate indeed that the Commander of the Grey has taken a personal interest in this matter. I'm sorry our note was vague, but Amaranthine is a hotbed of Maleficar activity. Details of who and what they were about would undoubtedly get back to them. I have worked with an artist to create these sketches of the three suspects. If you could confront them and question them, you would be doing the Maker's work.
Okay.
The task is finished.
I don't.
It's not like Karam.
And now
Oh, where has my Karam gone?
sins of you. You must follow the example of Andraste and reflect upon the chanted life. Your friends and neighbors. And join us.
We'll talk to her in a minute.
Have you delivered your annual tithe to the Chantry, sir? You may be overdue. Have you delivered your annual tithe to the Chantry, sir? You may be overdue.
I don't need to give no money to the Chantry. My ass ain't that religious.
It figures, actually.
What?
There used to be another statue here. It was a Byron Howe, my great-uncle. He died in the rebellion, helping King Merrick reclaim his throne. Yet his statue is gone. All because of what my father did. Don't bother. Nobody here will want to see it. There's a long line of heroes in my family. The Howes have been around since Callan had. Now it's all gone. Curse my father and his idiot ambition. He lost everything for us, didn't he?
It's up to you to turn that
Not
around.
too much pressure, right? I wonder what happened to the old statue. Likely propping up the side of a chantry or something. Poor Al Byron. Yeah, statues of her pigeons. I don't want to look at it.
Okay. Well, good for
With
you.
trade halted, I can't get my silks from Denerim. It's just awful.
Oh, yeah. We need silk. Oh. Dumbass. Novels make me mad. I mean, doesn't it make anybody else mad? They're just like, oh, I'm so rich.
Templars. Bloody everywhere. Must stay sharp. Templars. Templars. Bloody everywhere. Must stay sharp.
Ah, Warden Commander. I take it you've decided to help us.
Sure.
With trade slowed to a crawl, smugglers have moved in, selling stolen goods at exorbitant prices. If we could shut down their operation and seize their supplies, we could distribute it to the needy. There is a smuggler
deal with
doing
the
business in
problem.
the market. He probably knows where the hideout is. We haven't been able to get
I know where
anything
the
from him,
hideout is.
but maybe you can.
Must keep calm, keep normal. Yes. Must keep calm, keep normal. Yes.
Greetings, could I interest you in, Wait a minute. My lad said they saw you talking to the... You'll learn not to stick your nose where it don't belong.
Yes, of course.
Time to die!
Yes. Success. Yes, will be done. Very well. As you say.
I've no money, no home. I don't know how
Okay.
I'll survive.
Lizard eyes.
Very well. Will be done. Yes, as you say.
Yes!
My brother used to drink like you.
say.
You bloody bastard!
Very
You won't
well.
catch me! Let's make this quick!
Enemies ahead!
Got them all.
Yes. Very well. As you say. Yes. Very well. As you say. Very well.
Scum called in some help.
Very well.
Got them all.
Will be done. As you say. Will be done. Very well. Yes. It will be done. As you say.
Never a dull moment!
Very well. Of course. As you say. It will be done. Yes. As you say. It will be done. As you say.
Looking for some company, honey pie? I'm always available for riveting conversations with fine women.
I'll rape you to the floor if you call me that again.
I like a woman who's all business.
I'm gonna talk about
Oh, you're one of
Darkspawn,
those Grey
jackass.
Wardens. You find some Darkspawn, and sure enough, the Grey Wardens come knocking.
Huh?
I can't take all the credit for finding the rift, you know. Mika here fell in first. Well, it's quite a ways out of town. We were tracking a buck off in that direction, you see, before this Darkspawn mess. We'd been on his tail for about a week at that point. I'd wager he thought it was great fun leading us on a merry chase as he did. That
Yeah,
buck was a sly one, he was. He had big feet and a... Oh, the chasm, yes. We saw it coming over a rise.
This
It was
guy's
really
weird.
something to behold. A huge cleft, as though the Maker himself had cracked the earth in two, like an egg.
I like eggs.
Like an egg.
It looked like someone had tried to build over it, but it must have been abandoned a long time ago. No one in town knew about it.
Okay.
No,
You sure?
I'm not sure. I didn't ask everyone, but if someone knew about it, they never said anything. Well, of course, we had to investigate. That was when Mika fell in. A shriek like you wouldn't believe, and he was gone.
Earth crumbled.
Okay.
Not stable.
Right. And as Mika
Did
lay
you
there
guys head
yelling
on the
about
way
his
down?
knee or his head or what have you, the Darkspawn appeared. More than a brood and less than a horde. They seemed occupied, like they had someplace really important they had to be. Didn't notice us at all, thank the Maker.
The Darkspawn was so occupied as to overlook two screaming injured men. Boggles the mind.
I marked the chasm on my map so we could avoid it, but sounds like you want to know where it is, so here you go. So,
Thanks.
we getting anything for our trouble?
Not
Typical.
today.
Everyone thinks you're some kind of hero, but all you are is a selfish rat out for some glory. Ah, get out of my face.
Yeah, out of my face. You're a jackass.
Looks like we're in for some.
Yes, very well. As you say, yes. As you say, very well. As you say, yes. Yes. I will not falter.
I'm on it.
Come on. We're not doing this. Oh. Oh, Jesus. I love it when it doesn't freeze. Okay. Just going a little slow, that's all. Give me a minute.
I think that's where the phylacteries are. It's probably guarded. Whoa, whoa!
Here they come!
Nice one, Ogren.
If anyone can get rid of the smugglers, it's the Grey Wardens.
You think? Stupid armor. Oh, 7 hours. I don't think I've watched this for
I hear
7 hours.
Hubert's gang got their hands on some moonshine. You think they'll sell some to me?
Hubert hates you.
Something I can do for you, friend?
Well, did a Grey Warden do Kristoff come through
And who
here?
are you supposed to be that's asking?
I'm Kimberly and also a Grey Warden.
Oh, welcome, my lady. Haven't seen that fellow Kristoff for almost a week now. Not sure where he went. His room's paid up to the end of the month. I guess he expected he'd be here a while.
I'd like the key to his room, please.
Of course. Here you go.
Thank you.
It's the last room at the end of the hall. If he comes back and gets upset, however, it's on your head.
That's
Of
a no
course.
then.
Looking to wet your whistle, stranger?
Looking for rewarding.
Yes, I remember him. You all want to speak to my boss over at the bar.
Okay.
I have
Whatever,
done
lead.
it.
Black Marsh, I guess, is where we're going.
There we go. I have done it.
I got a sore on my foot from working the fields. Want to see? It's bleeding and there's pus and everything. No!
Well, I know who that
Take
single
back
malt
power.
goes to.
Back from all those nosy...
What can I
guards
get for you,
watch us
friend?
with their...
What do you got? Huh. Nice. Don't like
Right.
bandages.
Sure.
I'll do it, you just watch.
People is weird.
Ah, the stench of
Why can't the
human
darkspawn
depravity.
just die?
Oh, wait, that's just me.
Any luck with the smugglers?
Here's an abandoned house and may lead to
That
the
house has
men.
been locked up for years. To think that all this time it's been hiding the entrance. There will surely be someone on guard. Where there's a guard, there's a key. If you can find a
investigate.
way into the hideout, the smugglers won't have a chance. Good luck, Commander.
Sure.
More foes approach!
We have done well.
We don't need the clothing.
The task is finished.
I don't need the dude's clothing. I mean... Oh god. Are we gonna be saving for a while? The game's just a little slow. You gotta be patient. I mean, so I think that number 2 was a rush job. You know, they kind of they rushed to get it out. That's my opinion. 3 they took their time with. And I hear that there's a Dragon Age 4 coming out, which I'm excited to say that I am going to play. I love all the games. I really do. Dragon Age and Assassin's Creed is one of my favorite. Is not one of my favorite. They are my favorite ones. Tomorrow, on September 4th, depending on when you watch this, Tony Hawk comes out, and I'm excited to say that I will be streaming that one. Oh my god, I haven't played that game in so long, and I'm so tired of the warehouse demo. So we're just waiting, just keep waiting, just keep waiting, 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 waiting. Okay, well, it may have frozen.